Okay, please give me a like if you hear me well. Nice. Hope everybody not hungry anymore. And I really hope that you're not tired from Accenture people today. Yeah, we have a quite big data and AI department. More than 20 people, more than 200 people, by the way. Wanna join? Call me. Okay, let's start. Yeah, actually today we are talking about GenAI for client and with pain we faced, with gain we can win. A little bit more about me. I'm working in Accenture Baltics more than 8 years already. I have a lot of cloud certificates. If you want to know more about it, let's connect, no problem. And I also have 9 experience as a test manager in QA as well. And I'm really value my personal life. I have a small son, and Accenture also aware about work-life balance as well. What's the agenda today? First of all, a little bit about our company, what we did, but we don't have much time. Let's keep it. We can talk about what GenAI is and some use cases which I really want to share with you. All my use cases already working in production, and it's really unique what I want to share with you today and which challenges we face just to go live. Let's start from first use cases actually. Custom LLM fine-tuning. A little bit more about our background, about our client. It's a very big business magazine which actually kept a lot of data for 70 years. And you remember how much papers they have, how much reports they publish, and of course they earn money to sell these reports. And now they came to us and just told us, okay, we have Excel sheets for 70 years, 70. Please make your magic. Yeah, we are magician, of course. All of us are magician who work with AI, remember? And please give us a chatbot who can create charts by only one prompt from our client. And this chart should be created based on our data for 70 years. And also, this chart should predict, for example, which price some meta stocks will have in next year, for example. So I think it's some junior data scientists doing some last years ago. But right now, they want to create really fast and powerful chatbot. And all the clients of these magazines should have access to this data for 1 minute. Okay, what problem we faced? Excel sheets for 70 years. You can imagine actually how bad data quality was, right? Of course, we had a lot of data human errors, and for people who actually wrote it down before Excel was appeared, and for people who just input this data in our Excel sheets before. But anyway, a lot of misspelling, a lot of different names, and so on. But for 70 years, a lot of companies have changed. For example, now we know Meta, before it was Facebook. Now we know Alphabet, before it was Google, and so on. And how many companies actually change their name? We have data more than 1,000 companies. And we know that Alphabet and Google, it's the same company. And we can predict their stocks. But LLM didn't know. Of course, we can also understand that human can create any requests. Like, hey, you chatbot, give me your data now. And we should operate with all these slangs. Only in English, but in the future, our client will plan to make it in other languages as well. And companies also moved. They had different locations. They bought and changed some headquarters addresses and so on. But you also need to understand that all of that is same companies. And some of the companies, for example, Porsche, they changed the industry. What we did, we tried to use different LLMs, what we can do fine-tuning from scratch, or what we can do transfer learning, for example. We tried Llama, Mixtral, and Mistral, and also we had to create different prompt generations. Of course, just user prompts didn't work well. And what we actually want to add, except this big data, what we had from our client, we also add in our prompt data column names with description. What is the data about? For example, it's a stock prices, it's a company name, it's a CEO name or something, but it also didn't work. Okay, we need to limit it. Which kind of company names we have and which kind of industry names we have. Because some companies can have inside of their name a place name as well. It's like industry something West or industry something Texas. And text, what should we do in such case? LLM could hallucination because it didn't know actually is it real company name or is it real actually place name. And our final prompt, which worked well, actually, it's a user prompt, column name, all company names, or industry names, just to limit it, and which kind of charts we have, like pie charts, or different one, or line charts, or multi-line charts, and so on. And also we provided some golden examples. After that, we did some fine-tuning. We created very big data set with input and expected output, more than 10,000 prompts. And we also hire a special technical writer, which actually creates a human language, these prompts. Some slangs, because I am not a native speaker from English. We also provided some golden standard, and right now our production can support 5 charts type, like pie chart, line chart, multi-line chart, and 2-bar verticals and horizontal. We did 28 training iterations. It's really expensive, and it also requires like all our data. We did it in Azure, but anyway. And also all the models we implemented auto tests, which can compare golden example with expected output and what LLM actually produced. It's not a lot of people who really compare with humanizers. No, we implemented a small computer vision solutions how to compare pixel by pixel and actually understand that, yeah, it really works. Okay, what we got? We got 95% accuracy. 1 year, but 95% accuracy. Client was happy. And our client was really first a client who presented this to the open market. That time ChatGPT cannot create charts. And all our client customers can have access less than a minute. And of course, they can predict any stock prices or for different companies, which were in a list of this client, and we even create a research paper and apply for patent for this. So it's a good results right now, but what is the weakness? If client has more data, like 1 year more, 2 years more, we need to make fine-tuning again or transfer learning. It's weird, right? And we can think, okay, what we can do anymore? Maybe we can some kind of implement a self-education or use RAG for this. Right now, we are planning to use RAG for this, but it's only in negotiation stage. And let me show you the second use case. Let's make a warp 2 now. I think I have a question actually for you guys. All you adults, but please raise your hands who really enjoy to watch movies and cartoons for yourself. Okay, everybody has a child inside, right? And this is the project where we actually can watch cartoons at work. Legally, guys, really. What's the task? Our client produces some series, movies, and cartoons. And they came to us and request, okay, guys, we really lost a lot of money because of stealing movies and cartoons, because of the pirates. We want to defend our production. Oh, I see that everybody uses pirates. I don't tell anyone. But anyway, what they want to do, they want to detect all the faces, all the characters, and understand who is speaking right now. And based on this, they want to provide the original new releases of movies and cartoons for the dubbing, and only these detected faces should be unwatermarked. All the rest of the movie should be watermarked. In such case, we can defend our cartoons and our movies from pirates. Do some magic. We try to do some magic. I think you saw such picture today during keynotes. Yeah, we try to use our some LLMs just to send a picture and prompt, show us who is actually now speaking, but we need also bounding boxes. We need to understand who is really speaking. Okay, we try Gemini, and we go to description. In the bottom, you can see, yeah, it's a tall, blonde man is speaking right now, but we don't have coordinates. We don't have position who is speaking. We don't have a face detection. It's failed. We try OpenAI. Yeah, but also I just forgot to mention that to detect faces of humans is boring. Everybody doing it. We have a lot of open source models to do it. But what if characters could be anyone? It could be a monster. It could be mushroom. It could be furniture. It could be, I don't know, like cat or dog or someone, and we should detect it in every frame. The solution should be general. So we don't have option to retrain our face detection model with every new movie. We don't have such option. Client wants a real general solution. We try actually detection transformers that just to make a few shot retraining using like 100 or 200 pictures which were labeled, and we can train it, but it takes several hours, and it also requires some human input to label these pictures. Client want to be magician. Okay, what we did, we tried to do segment anything from Facebook. Segment anything, you can label only one frame to track this character all the rest of the movie. And based on this, it could be tracked like all the rest of the movie, all these characters. But for example, if you have some same characters, you should also label all of them. And we also added Whisper to detect actually audio and to detect who is speaking right now, and to combine these two solutions, we got actually a solution which couldn't be retrained for every new movie, for every new cartoon. I have some demo for you. It's a very small demo based on Blender cartoon. I think we can hear the sound as well. We cannot hear the sound. Can we hear the sound? No?
This better be good. It took me ages to tie that rope with my fucking hoofs.
No more need for hoofs. No more sheepy business. Oh, time flies.
Wait. How does this thing work? I mean, how do I make it work?
No, you don't. I just turned it on for you.
Okay, and I really hope that it can let our client to defend the new releases from any pirates. But when client got this, they request another solution. They also produced a lot of series, especially cartoons, and a lot of people actually complains that quality of the storytelling is very bad because animators are changes, story writers are changes, and everybody forgot about some Easter eggs, and everybody forgot what they did in the beginning, and customers are not so satisfied, especially if we have some sequels and prequels, and clients really want to use AI search just to understand, can we search something, some characters or what they're doing, how they looks like, some their favorite subjects in early series. Only use AI search. I think if you detect or if you attend some different topics today, someone already show some pictures, what is AI search is. But the idea is that we have an index, and in index we can actually upload video, picture, audio, and all this should be encoded by any embeddings model. Usually for text, it's a different model. For video, it's a clip model. I think you can also saw it in the keynotes today. And the idea is that we can use multiplication, vector multiplication, just to find the shortest distance between two vectors and understand actually what we need to find. Remember, it's why you should learn linear algebra in your university. Yeah? And what we did actually, it's one open source playground. It's called 12 Labs. Everybody can try it yourself. We created our own closed solution, but the idea is the same. You can upload some videos there, and any 3D video or any pictures, for example. And based on this, you can also find some how this character looks like when she or he was 12, or what was the favorite book of this character in first season or something like that. It's an open source 3D videos, which I created specially for you. And now also have a video to see how we can look like, because see, we have two vases here, and we try to find the hole in the vases. And this 12 labs actually can show us the exact time step in our video when we can see this hole. Let's check the video, how it looks like. It doesn't have any sound, we don't need it. For example, we have some small video and we want to understand where is a dog with holding a glass. It can find Brian from Family Guy. And you can see here it's accuracy and time step when we can see that the glass is really in his hands, and understand that it's working. This really helped to our client to produce more quality series, and I really hope that sometimes it also can help our client to create Easter eggs more. And now the conclusion. GenAI, it's not a magic actually. Everybody can do it. Everybody is magician. All you need is data, hard work, a lot of time, and 1% of luck. So that's it what I have for you guys today.